Everyone to the third installment of Live Figure Friday. How is everyone? What time will it finish? Oh, well done. See some people already on there. How's it going, everyone? You're probably a number 2 more than a number 1. How is everyone? All right. We've got some different bits tonight that we're going to be unboxing. I've got 3 different parcels, and I've got some other bits that have come in that we'll just be going through. Just wait to see if give people a chance to join before we start going through. Has everyone been enjoying their day? Looking forward to the weekend? I'm looking forward to tomorrow. How did you get a picture in the comments? Okay, well, we'll make a start. It's just gone 8. Hopefully everyone that wanted to catch Live Figure Friday is here. So we'll make a start. So some of the bits that we've had, different stuff that's come in. Just got some belts that I haven't actually managed to get pictured and listed yet. Just thought I'd show you some of the stuff that we've had. So the Winged Eagle we had come in. The Big Eagle, we had that too. The Big Gold, all the classics there. Had some new stuff as well with some AEW belts. We got the AEW World title and a tag title. Was there another tag title? I think it might have just been the one there that came in, and we've got loads of these already though listed. They did come with quite a few figures, the tag titles, unlike a lot of the other figures. Mattel seemed to be quite stingy on their belts that they gave out with some of the figures, but one thing with AEW, there did seem to be quite a lot, and tag titles was one of them. We have a Cruiserweight. I think that's for WWF rather than WCW. I think that one was the one that came with Rey Mysterio in his Phantom outfit. He had a couple ones that came with another Big Gold. You can never have too many. The classic WWF Championship back when Hogan had that belt. Didn't have it for long, I don't think, though. Then it changed to the we've got another one here too, the Winged Eagle. This is the belt that I remember. You know, it was the classic up until I think Stone Cold in '98 after he beat Shawn. They had the they changed it to the Big Gold. Big Eagle. We've got an NXT tag title, which is one of the older ones now. They don't use a 205 Live belt, maybe that one. And probably the best one out of them, which is the Intercontinental title, but the yellow version that came with the Royal Rumble Ultimate Warrior. Not sure if there's any other figures. I think there was a newer one actually, a Legends or from the Vault one of a Warrior from WrestleMania 6 maybe that comes with this belt as well. Who knows? I mean, I'm probably meant to, but it doesn't matter. So other stuff coming off the wrestling figure topic. We had a DVD, Bret Hart, the Hitman collection. All of his greatest matches in there. Just a little view of what's on the back there. So you've got Bret Hart versus Owen Hart, WrestleMania 10. One of the best, I mean, certainly the best WrestleMania 10 match. One of the best matches out there. You've got Bret Hart versus Mr. Perfect for the Intercontinental Championship at SummerSlam 1991. That, again, just a classic match. I mean, most of the matches that you got the Bret Hart versus Stone Cold submission match at WrestleMania 13. I mean, most of the matches he was in, you know, he was just, he's a legend for a reason. He's in the top, I mean, people say top 5. He's probably in my top 2. It's him and Shawn Michaels, isn't it? Are the top ones. You help me, please. Okay, yeah. Big Eagle is the best. Yeah, all right, Mark, you're right. Yeah, I mean, it depends where you're from. I still prefer Winged Eagle over the Big Eagle. Depends what era you like, isn't it, the most? If it's Attitude Era, then it's going to be the Big Eagle. For me, it's still 91, 92. That's my time frame. So for me, it's the Winged Eagle. So some of the other bits that we had some more magazines. So this is something that I do collect. Is the WWF magazines, and like I was just saying, my time period, these are snap bang into that time period. So 92, October 1992. So that is making its way through history right now. I mean, how many years is that off the top of my head? It's like too long, isn't it? 33 years ago. I remember that like it was yesterday. Some great bits in here. It's just nostalgic, you know, looking through some of these. I mean, look, you remember Papa Shango. Some good stuff. So we had the October one of those. Speaking of Papa Shango, September 1992. Just the artwork and stuff on that is just fills me with nostalgia. And the old, who remembers this game? Just classic. And August 92 with the Bulldog. Someone needs help. Yeah, sorry, man. I don't know what I can help you with. If it's wrestling figure related, then sure. Yeah. So that was some of those bits, and we had another one, big book, big weighty book, which was the encyclopedia. Now I believe there are quite a few different editions of these that come out every now and then. I'm not sure what year this is, but it is a big thick book with lots of wrestling related stuff in there. I mean, I've not actually really looked through this, but it looks like there's some good stuff in there. You know, anything you need to know about wrestlers, backstories, championships won, and all that kind of stuff. So pretty good. I have seen one of these before, but it was a different cover and from a different year. So I think they just reissue it every year with some updated bits. So it's probably something that you'd want to get the latest one if you're into all the modern stuff. That looks like it's probably from maybe like 2012-ish kind of year, looking at the front with the people that are on it, but so I've not been through that enough. So we also had a WrestleMania ring, but you know, no one's coming to see about the rings, but that's another one which will probably go on Vinted maybe just to shift and get rid. So we've got some parcels then. I've got 3 coming in. So first one, which doesn't look like it's been greatly packaged up. I mean, a lot of them don't, to be honest, out of these ones. It is just what you have to work with. So maybe use some scissors for this one. Not so much an unboxing as an unbagging. Yes. I mean, I try not to play with them, but yeah, what's it to you? Thanks for the input, Jim. I mean, I'm not sure what's stranger, me doing it or you know, commenting about it. But anyway, I digress. We have just a small bundle, 3 figures in there. The protectiveness of a carrier bag, which is you know, that's what you need, is a carrier bag that protects you from everything. So we've got a Bret Hart. I think this was from a 2-pack with The Undertaker, the Battle Pack or Championship Showdown. Sort of a classic kind of 1997 look for Bret Hart there. It's quite a decent basic, that. We have an Elite Shawn Michaels from maybe 1993. That was the WrestleMania one. It's got a bit of joint issues there with the legs, bit of free movement. We have got the accessories for him that came in from another bundle, which we haven't really done anything with. So we can make him complete, maybe just without the glasses, but we will do that. And we have got a Samoa Joe from Survivor Series, just before they started doing all the builder figures for those lines. This is the Samoa Joe from that, and I think he came with another head sculpt, and he didn't come with that though. He's got a sledgehammer, but a sledgehammer is cool. Yeah, Yeah, no, I'm good. I mean, you know me enough. I don't. These things don't worry me. I'm good. Yeah. So Samoa Joe, who's, you know, he didn't have a great WWF run. I think he should have got better. It was that situation with Brock Lesnar was the turning point really for him. I thought he should have done better and maybe even beat him, but he didn't. And alas, oh, here we go. So the next bundle that we're on is got a Finn Balor, I believe, that from that. Yep, the Demon one. Okay, so this is one of the newer ones. We have got one of these already in, listed on MidwayWrestle.com. It's worth checking out, MidwayWrestle.com, if you are after any wrestling figures for your Friday evening. It's worth a look. He's got the headdress there. I think this was Elite 90 something, 97, 98, around that kind of time period. It's got some extra hands in there, and obviously the head dressed on there. That's probably one of the better figures that have come in tonight's bundles. Let's see what else is in there. They have used some tissue to wrap, which is it's very caring, very nice. Oh, here we go. So this is got some more hands in here, which are just coming out everywhere. This is an Elite Randy Orton with the tag team belt. So maybe this one was from when he was with Matt Riddle, maybe. And we've got the Orton hands there to do the classic Orton pose on the top turnbuckle. It's always great when you get the extra little hands and stuff. It kind of sets the figures off for depends how you're using them. If you're using them for playing or you're using them if you're collecting, depends what you're doing. The hands can be quite cool as an additional little extra. Yeah, thank you for putting that on there, MidwayWrestle.com. Like I said, it's worth checking out. There's lots and lots of figures on there. And there's lots of new stuff to come and list. Like all of this stuff will eventually get listed. I use the word eventually because I get behind sometimes. Probably because I'm spending all my time doing this. Anyway, we've got an AJ Styles. Comes with his top and a massive variety of hands. I don't know if you can quite make that out. But one of them, which is quite cool for the AJ ones, is the two sweet hands there for, you know, for sort of the Bullet Club with Finn, and we've got, well, two of them there, so you've got the other ones on the other side as well. So I've not seen them in AJ gloves, especially in the red. I think there is a set in the blue that came with a twin pack with him and Finn, an Elite twin pack. One more figure in here. Who is it? It's a mystery. It is Bobby Lashley himself. Oh, again, hands flying everywhere. So again, we've got the extra little hands for him as well, which are great little extras. And probably the best thing about this figure is the belt that he comes with. The United States just flies out this belt. Very, very nice to have. Doesn't stay for long. If you're after it, you know, keep an eye on the website. It will be up at some point, hopefully over the weekend, if not early parts of next week, or, you know, if I don't get around to it, next month sometime, who knows. Bobby Lashley, we literally had this same one come in last week, which is either up on Midway Wrestle already, or it will be making its way there, because I've got a picture of it that I've got a list. So coming to the last one is a box. I don't remember ordering anything that was going to be the quantity of a box, so we will see what it is. It's a mystery to us all, so I forget what I order half the time, so this is just as surprising to me. Usually I see a figure and then it comes flooding back what I've ordered. Okay, so back with the newspaper. I like newspaper, is my favourite kind of packaging. Oh, straight off the bat there we have King Booker T there, back in the King Booker days. Again, I've said this a lot tonight, but we do have this figure already listed on MidwayWrestle.com. He is there and available to get. We have more paper. Oh, we have another Samoa Joe, little basic this time. The head sculpts are so different on them, on the Samoa Joes. Look at the differences on there. the hair and that. Like two different people. Who else have we got in here? We've got an Elite Fin Balor. I have not seen that one before. Is that? Maybe someone in the comments could let me know. Is that a custom? Is that? His beard is different, yes, but the hair. Look at the hair. You can probably see it from that angle. But big. I mean, he's lost most of his there. That'll be me soon. But yeah, is this a custom? Does anyone know? No, maybe a custom, maybe not. I don't think I've ever seen this figure before, which usually means one of two things, because I deal with so many wrestling figures passing through, that if I've not seen it before, it's either quite rare or it's a custom of some sort. Someone's edited or done some sort of change. Which, if it's the earlier of those two, if it's a rare one, that is all good. I like a bit of rareness. So we have a Kofi Kingston, back when before the New Day kind of era, when he came in. I'm not sure if this is the figure that had like tracksuit bottoms with it or not, one of the earlier Elites. It may be, but it also may not be. Who else have we got in here? We have got a Rob Van Dam Elite there. Nice one to get in the bundle. With his ponytail. That's usually one of the things you see from an RVD, is the ponytail is missing, and with a lot of figures that have got ponytails, you see them gone, and then you know, someone just shows you a picture from the front and it's kind of a 50-50 guess as to whether they have the ponytail or not. Luckily on this occasion he does have it. We have got a Roman Reigns with a blue Universal Championship. This might be a custom t-shirt. Looks like it's one of the sort of before the tribal chief days, back in the big dog days of Roman Reigns, although he's got a head of the table kind of vest t-shirt on there. It's good. We've got anything else in here? Looks like we've got one more, maybe. We've got one more, and just like Mattel, we'll keep it with more Roman Reigns, because they love bringing out Roman Reigns, and apparently I just like getting Roman Reigns in because there's so many of them around. And he's got a belt too, another United States Championship, which is cool. Do like a United States Championship. They always seem to look the coolest. What's everyone's views on what's the best United States Championship? If I can find now the one that came with Bobby. So that is the new modern day one, and this is the previous version. I think this is the better one, the previous one, more than the modern day. I think they're both quite good belts, but what do you think? What do you think is the better one out of the two? My vote's on this one, but you know, this one's not bad. Ultimate Warrior. This one. I prefer this one, the with the United States flag on it and stuff. I think that's the better of the two. But that is it, everyone. We are out of figures to unbox, out of figures to show for the older belt. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's the one that I always wanted to do. Yeah, okay, we've got some more votes on that. Everyone seems to think the same. It is the previous one. A lot of the older belts are better than the newer ones, especially the WWE Championships and Universal Championships and all that. They just all look the same now. It was better when they all kind of had a bit different stuff to them. Oh, the spinner. See, this makes me feel old when someone refers to the spinner belt as an old belt, because that's still new wrestling to me. Old belts are like, yeah. I mean, with the whole HBK and Bret Hart thing, it was kind of what happened. It was pushed into a corner, wasn't it? You know, at the end of the day, how do you get pictures on there? I have no idea how this all works. Just people seeing pictures on there. But how is it? What's everyone's plans for the weekend? I'm going to be sorting out lots of wrestling figure related stuff and getting things listed. Hopefully, if I get chance. Anyone going anywhere? See, there's not more pictures. Is this like a new thing? Not seen this before. There's lots of. I've got lots of buttons down the side of things I can press, but I don't really understand how any of it. You're so. I am old. Yeah. So are you. I know. I know who you are. I know that name. Real life drama. Yeah. 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 So the behind the scenes stuff, like as I've gotten older now, the actual wrestling itself isn't really the most interesting thing. It's the behind the scenes stuff now, like that. Has anyone watched that Unreal show, which kind of shows you the behind the scenes stuff? Like that's actually the more interesting stuff. The reasons why they're doing what they're doing, why the storylines they're going for, why they're changing the storylines, who's actually got an issue with who backstage. I do think that Unreal show, though, it's almost like that is also not, I don't know if scripted is the word, but it seems like it's also another layer of storytelling to make a show. You know, the real stuff that used to happen behind the scenes was a lot more interesting back in the day. Um, but like I said, that is it for wrestling figures unboxing. I hope you've had fun. Just going forward, there is going to be a Tuesday show. You know, around 7:30, 8 o'clock. I think I'm going to probably try and commit to the 8 o'clock time just to keep it the same. Yeah, you do just think Vince did it all. You're right. It's the amount of work and effort that goes into that, and the decisions how they just change on a whim, you know, and just change what they're doing rather than you'd think it'd be booked out for a year. You'd have your end point of we want these people at WrestleMania, and then just work backwards or whatever. And how do you get there? But yeah, so Tuesday we're going to have a live as well, and Friday. So Tuesdays and Fridays will be the live unboxings, and whatever pickups and stuff that we've got, just anything wrestling related that you might find interesting. So you know, give us a like, subscribe. Hopefully you'll see the stuff up as it's there. But if not, know that we'll be there at 8 on a Tuesday and a Friday. We'll try and push out other videos, other shorts and stuff like that, just to try and keep content out. Check out midwaywrestle.com daily, really, at the moment. The amount of stuff I'm having come in, I try and get some figures out every day onto the website where possible. eBay as well. We've got an eBay shop. It's always good to have a look on there as well. Sometimes stuff might get listed on there before the website or on the website before eBay. But anyway, have a great day, everyone. Have a good evening. Day's gone, really. Have a great weekend. And I will touch back on Tuesday for Live Toy Tuesday, as we're calling it. But there'll be all stuff coming up about that soon. Have fun, everyone. See you later. Bye.